One sec, let's see. Okay, so then in terms of selection, that is going to be the key point for all of your investors, because if they have the power of choosing the most liquid asset, the entrance, of course, the most easy thing to do in this life is to buy things, to spend money. But the key point is to think actually in the client, offer them the best option, the most liquid asset, and the only way of doing it is with the organization that I'm running. We can select here which is the most interesting price, taking into account the view and the price per square feet. And that's what I'm doing with my existing clients. And with some of you that have already submitted some expression of interest, we are doing the same. And this was the given list from the MAC. Okay, one sec. This was the given list, and I have updated just to add the view as well, which is a very, very important point on the project. Then I want to show how is the project. I think some of you we have already discussed this project, and which is going to be Riverside. In this case, we are talking about a community that is, the concept is to be completely surrounded by nature. And the only nature that we know so far is the water and the greenery. And this community is going to be full of green areas, parks, and water amenities. With water amenities, we will find an artificial beach and an artificial river. The location we already have discussed, and the beach and the river are going to be divided in two areas. The townhouses part is going to have this amazing artificial Malibu Bay, and the apartments are going to have the flowing river between the towers. There is not going to be roads, there is going to be directly only water in front of the building, which is already amazing. In terms of amenities, DAMAC is well known of developing the best amenities of Dubai already. So we are going to have more than 12 exclusive amenities. And with exclusive is that it's not something normal that you will find in apartments or in a community. Because it's very normal to find a gym, swimming pool, but all this is basics for us now. Now we are talking about creating a clubhouse, creating this artificial Malibu Cove, which is going to be the artificial beach, is as well to creating the amphitheaters, the kid adventure lands, and so many other things. And the views from the apartments. To be honest, it's very easy. Honestly, it's very easy to sell this product. Price point is very
Imamo
cheap. It's very cheap.
zgrade, a, ti se javim poslije, pitala sam za ovu kuću, Talarija.
Okay, so it's very, very cheap. It's very easy to sell this apartment. We are talking about one bedroom apartment facing to the water in the range of 1 million dirhams, which is a ridiculous amount, to be honest, when we are talking about investment inside a closed gated community. The community whole focus is expats, to be honest, people that are not from Dubai, and they are coming from a quality of life in Spain, in Europe, in America, everywhere in the world where they are focused on the health, on the food, and on the better life. And that is what we are bringing with all these amenities that we will find within our community. It's because this complete green area that we are going to find out is a different, something different in Dubai. If we go to the Google Map view, we are going to see that everything is, it's not desert, but it is. You know what I mean? For example, these communities, they have they have nothing, you know. So it's full of sand, and that is so sad. So now we are developing a second Damak Hills one, which, as we can see, we already know what we are doing, and that's the main difference as well. You are investing in a developer that has done everything already. This is one of our green communities, and we can compare to a neighbor community without saying any other names of developers, which where you will not find any greenery. And here we have the top golf course of the world in 2020 and 2019. And here we have the small version of the Malibu that we are going to see. In this case, it's very small. It was one of the first things that we were testing. But even though it is small, it is still a massive artificial beach that is just close by to the villas in our first project. Let's keep going with the presentation. Let's keep looking at this amazing project. And as I was saying, it's very easy to pitch this to the clients. It's going to be one of the most affordable projects in Dubai. The price range 1 million. The payment plan, we will go through it in a sec, but the views, the amenities, the lifestyle that we are going to get here, you will not get it anywhere else in Dubai at all. And that is going to be the key point. Because here we are of course, all of us are mainly selling to investors. This is a project that is off plan. But according to the offer that is coming to the market, we need to understand that either we differentiate ourselves involving our investment with this kind of amenities and this kind of communities, or we will lose a lot of money if we keep investing in studios in random towers because they are cheap. The only thing that is cheap and works in this life is doesn't exist. Okay? Here we have to invest 1 million dirhams and we are buying inside a closed gated community, security 24/7, floating opera, proposal deck, a river flowing in front of your tower, all these green areas, barbecue spaces, kids adventure lands, and many more things going on. It's a non-stop of amenities. And that's the whole point of an investing in property, is that the property is appealing for our clients. And if this for the end user, not our clients, if this is appealing for the end user will be ready either to rent it out for a high price or to buy with the premium and with all the capital appreciation that we are expecting. Talking about that, capital appreciation, what we are expecting is going to be around 12.5% on a yearly basis. We are looking to reach up to 50% on the handover, which means that you invest today 1 million on handover, you will make a return of 50%. But even better, if we don't pay the full 30% because the payment plan is 70/30. If when we reach Hanover, we have paid only 70%. If we do the calculation, 70% is going to be 700. If we do the calculation, it's going to be exactly a 71% net income in our invested amount. And it's impossible that the property doesn't reach this value when it is completely surrounded by properties that are higher in value, like these townhouses, 4 or 5 bedroom townhouses, and with these amenities that are focused for these kind of properties of a higher end, and we are going to be able to use them from the apartment as well. So the project itself is crazy. I don't know if you will have any kind of questions as well about the buildings, about the properties. Before going into the payment plan, anyone has any questions so far about the amenities or project itself? So perfect. I guess that everyone has everything clear. Let's move on the payment plan and the availability as well. We will go according to the each of your clients. Okay. So this is the payment plan I have done as well for a client, but let's focus on the one given by DAMAC. So how it is going to work? We already said that the launch will happen in the 26th of August, okay? Just to clarify, I will put here, this is going to be 200K English pound. This will be as well in euros. It's going to be exactly 233 euros. This is going to be as well, one sec, in USD is going to be exactly 272 USD. Okay. And in INR as well is going to be exactly in INR 232 2.3 CRs. Okay, so we are online of what is the actual price that we are looking at. Is the cheapest one-bedroom apartment that we can find out with the Mac right now. And the payment plan cannot be better. So how we are going to pitch it, how I am pitching it, is we need to pay only 5% for booking amount. 5% we are talking about 45 AED dirhams. Okay, 45K. This will be paid and is considered to be the 5%. This will be paid in August. This has to be paid as soon as possible. After this, we will proceed with the next installment. Next installment, we are going to have to go to September. We will get the unit on the 26th. On September, we'll have to complete the remaining 5% plus the only fee of Dubai, the DLD, 4% DLD. Okay, so the remaining 9% will be paid in September, which is 90K. After this, we will have in November another payment of 100K dirhams. And then we will start with the payment plan. That is going to be only 2,500. 2,500 dirhams is nothing. We can put in any of the currencies. It's going to be around 500, 550, 600 USD. It's nothing on a monthly basis. And every 6 months from booking date, we will pay 5%, which is 50K. Every 6 months. That's the payment plan. It's the easiest payment plan of Dubai. There is nothing at this level. So it was very easy to sell because of the price point. It is even easier to sell because of the location, the strategic location with Metro and 10. It's very easy to sell because it's the Mac. And now we are looking as well at the easiest payment plan I ever seen within a developer. 0.25. This is the installments that I pay myself for the mortgage. It's nothing, to be honest, and with no interest. So no one is, we are not taking benefit of this. We are not acting as a bank. There is no interest. We are taking the risk. And this payment plan will last for the next 40 months. Okay? So it's going to be a 70-30 payment plan. What does this mean? That it will last for the next 30 months? So 70-30, we will pay in a total of 70% of the value of the property, which is going to be 700K. The last 300K, we can buy a property with the last 300K. We can buy and we can get a mortgage, sorry. And the same tenant will pay the mortgage, and we will get, of course, a profit. So the real investment we are taking down that the real investment is going to be only 70% of the total value, because the rest we can mortgage as well, which will bring down the investment to 700K, which if we put it in USD, it's going to be only 190, the total investment, 190. It's literally nothing, nothing at all. So that's the actual point where we are. We are still in a very good position to get units. There is now all the latecomers will wait until the very last second. So if we submit the EOI before the 22nd, I feel like we still have the very good chance to select very good units for all your investors. Okay? So this is pretty much all the what I wanted to mention to explain about this launch that we are having. And I would like to know if any of you have any questions so far, anything that is not clear. So let me check the chat. Okay. So I will share as well the payment plan later on. Anyone that want to ask a question can unmute yourself. Here I have the payment plan already done for my client. I also have the payment plan in INR. Okay, but here we can see the breakdown of how it is going to look like. Okay, I can do it in different currencies as well, in the best possible way. in the best possible way. So if there is any question, please let me know. If there is any question, please let me know. Perfect. So anyone wants to say to unmute themselves and say something? Anyone wants to say to unmute themselves and say something? So Satish, I will share this as well with you, or you can see the Excel sheet here, and you can work on it. Okay? And you can work on it. Okay?
Yeah, is audible my voice? Yeah, so good evening to all of you. So thanks for giving the opportunity. Mr. Carlos is a very fantastic explanation about our future upcoming projects, everything. So I'm from Hyderabad. So because of his, everyone knows about the Hyderabad real estate is very great platform for all this. Now recently in this month, different competitors came to Hyderabad. They expo about the real estate. So apart from DAMAC, because of so some people are asking me, for example, can you show that is there any expo for Hyderabad? So that some people are we want to see in Dubai. So that kind of some questionnaires from the clients. Basically, we have the some questionnaire. Then what exactly the customers they're looking for that our DAMAC properties, they will ask the questions. The questions we will give the open, they are asking open questions, so that I will send you the open questions according to our today presentation. Then according to, please give me the end answers. Then definitely we can help them according to the customer centric approach. Then we can help them behalf of our sales upcoming projects. Everything is fantastic. That statement statistics is good. Then we understanding everything the statistics. Then according to your targets and deadlines, then we will work on that. Based on that, these PDFs. So because of we need some all these PDFs is available for me. Go.